Namaste. Welcome back to Ayurveda Sanskritam. In today's session, we will be discussing the Saptami Vibhakti. So, as always, pause, fill, and play. So, today we're going to be discussing the Saptami Vibhakti, which goes like Vate, Vatayoho, Vateshu. We're going to be done with all the seven Vibhaktis, and you're going to be armed and equipped to make your own sentences. And so, what is the Saptami Vibhakti? Vate, Vatayoho, Vateshu. Vate, Vatayoho, Vateshu. So, let's begin. Srinivasaha Vasati. Vasati is to reside. Srinivas resides. So, Srinivasaha Kutra Vasati. Where does Srinivas reside? So, the answer to this question, where, Kutra, is given in the Saptami Vibhakti. What was the Saptami Vibhakti? Vate, Vatayoho, Vateshu. So, Srinivasaha Madhya Pradeshe Vasati. Just like Vate, we have Madhya Pradeshe. Okay, so this word Madhya Pradeshe in Saptami Vibhakti is known as the Adhikaranam. Adhikaranam. Prathama Vibhakti word is the Karta. Dvitiya Vibhakti word is the Karma. Tritiya Karanam. Chaturthi Sampradanam. Panchami Apadanam. Shashti Sambandha. Saptami Adhikaranam. So let's get going with our sentences. So we have here Danta Shabdaha. Danta is tooth. Danta Shabdaha in Saptami Vibhakti. Vate, Vatayoho, Vateshu. So for Danta you have to fill. Then Roga Shabdaha in Prathama Vibhakti and Bhudhatu. Pause, fill and play. So we have Dante, Dantayoho, Danteshu. Rogaha, Rogau, Rogaha. Bhavati, Bhavataha, Bhavanti. So what does it mean if I say Dante? Saptami Vibhakti means in the tooth. So Dantayoho means in two teeth. Danteshu in teeth. Wherein I am referring to, wherein teeth means three or more than three, because we have a special word for two. Plural here is three or more than three. So when there is a disease, Rogaha Bhavati, there is a disease. Where is the disease? Dante Rogaha Bhavati. There is a disease in a tooth. Dantayoho Rogaha Bhavati. There is a disease in two teeth. Danteshu Rogaha Bhavati. There is a disease in several teeth. Okay. So even though this is Dante, Dantayoho, Danteshu, this is going to be Bhavati as long as Rogaha is in Ekavachanam. Why? Because this is the Karta. Never ever get confused with that. Rogaha Bhavati. We are not saying Dantaha Bhavati. We are not saying the teeth is there. We are saying that the disease is there. So as long as the disease is singular, the verb will also be singular. अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः महाराष्ट्रशब्दः सप्तमी विभक्ति एकवचनम् अग्रजशब्दः प्रथमा विभक्ति वस् धातु प्रथमपुरुषः पॉज फिल एवरीथिंग एंड प्ले महाराष्ट्रे अग्रजः वसति okay so agrajah is the elder brother resides. Where does he reside? In Maharashtra. If I have two elder brothers in Maharashtra, then Maharashtre agrajau vasatah. If I have many elder brothers in Maharashtra, then Maharashtre agrajah vasanti. Chhatra shabdah in prathama vibhakti, vidyalaya shabdah in saptami vibhakti and pat dhatu. Pause everything, fill and play. Chhatrah chatrau chatraha vidyale vidyalayoho vidyaleshu pathati pathatah pathanti. So our basic sentence here is Chhatrah pathati. Chhatrah kutra pathati? Chhatrah vidyalaye pathati. Chhatrah vidyalaye kim pathati? Chhatrah vidyalaye grantham pathati. Chhatrah vidyalaye kena saha grantham pathati? Chhatrah vidyalaye adhyapakena saha grantham pathati. So you can add detail to a sentence and make it as long as you want. अध्यापक शब्दः in प्रथमा विभक्ति, आसंद शब्दः in सप्तमी विभक्ति. आसंदः is a chair. Vish dhatu, when follow when it follows the upasarga upa, it means to sit. Okay, upavishati means to sit. So fill everything. Pause, fill and play. So we would have अध्यापकः अध्यापकौ अध्यापकाः आसन्दे आसन्दयोः आसन्देषु उपविशति उपविशतः उपविशन्ति. So if I have a teacher sitting in a chair, even though we don't say that in English, here it is Saptami Vibhakti, which means in a place. Okay, so Adhyapakah asande upavishati. The teacher sits on a chair. Samudra Shabdaha in Saptami Vibhakti. Matsya Shabdaha in Prathama Vibhakti. Matsyaha is a fish. And Jeev Dhatu is to live. So pause, fill everything in play. So we have Samudre Samudrayoho Samudreshu. Matsyaha Matsyau Matsyaha. Jeevati Jeevataha Jeevanti. So Samudre Matsyaha Jeevati or Matsyaha Samudre Jeevati. It doesn't matter. Now that you know the meaning of each vibhakti, you would also know that it doesn't matter even if we jumble up the words. That's one of the specialities of Sanskrit that is often pointed out when we talk about the glory of the language. Samudre Matsyaha Jeevati. Matsyaha Samudre Jeevati. Matsyaha Jeevati Samudre. Jeevati Samudre Matsyaha. Jeevati Matsyaha Samudre. And any combination that I'm missing out as well would give you the same meaning because the word is Samudre, which means in the ocean. The word is Matsyaha, which means the fish. The word is Jeevati, which means it lives. So no matter how I jumble it, the karta is always going to be connected with the kriya padam and the other words are always going to add their respective detail. So you can make it in any sequence that you like. So if I want to say that many fish there are or two based on what meaning I want to say, samudre matsyau jeevatah, samudre matsyaha jeevanti. Janaka Shabdaha in Saptami Vibhakti, Sadguna Shabdaha in Prathama Vibhakti, and Bhudhatu. So Bhudhatu is the B verb, Guna is quality, Sadgunaha is good quality, virtues, good virtues. So pause, fill and play. What do we have? Janake, Janakayoho, Janakeshu, Sadgunaha, Sadgunau, Sadgunaha, Bhavati, Bhavataha, Bhavanti. So if I want to say that, so what is the basic sentence here? Look at only the karta and the kriya padam. Our basic sentence is Sadgunaha Bhavati. There is a good quality. In whom? Janake. There is a good quality in the father. So Janake Sadgunaha Bhavanti. There are many good qualities in the father. Anyavidha prayogaha. How else can we use the Saptami Vibhakti? Shreshtaha. When you want to say that somebody is renowned in a field or in a group of people amidst a category of people, then I can use the Saptami Vibhakti. For example, Lekhakeshu Kalidasaha Shreshtaha Bhavati. Among the writers, Kalidas is great. What is the other Vibhakti that I can use in the place of Saptami? Shashti. Lekhakanam Kalidasaha Shreshtaha Bhavati. Both mean the same. Sthaneshu Devalayaha Pavitratamaha Bhavanti. Sthaneshu in places, which means amidst the list of places. When you look at all the places, in that list, if I have to pick one that is the most sacred, then that would be temples. So Sthaneshu, in this whole thing, Devalayaha Pavitratamaha Bhavanti. What pratyaya is this? Think. What pratyaya is this? It is the Tama pratyaya, which is the superlative degree. Janake putrasya adaraha bhavati. Adaraha is respect. So the son's respect exists in the father. Okay? Adaraha bhavati. There is respect. Putrasya adaraha bhavati. There is respect of the son. Okay? In whom does he place his respect? He places his respect on his in his father. Okay. Janake putrasya adraha bhavati. So this is a different way of saying that the son respects the father. So we are putting it in a more specific way. We're saying that the son places his respect in this person known as his father. Similarly, Krishne Ramasya Vishwasaha Bhavati. So Krishna and Rama are two people, random people. So what I want to say basically here is that Ram trusts Krishna. Okay. So Ramasya Vishwasaha Bhavati. Ramasya is in which vibhakti? Shashti, which means of Rama. What is my karta here? Vishwasaha. Vishwasaha bhavati. Faith is there or trust is there. Trust exists. Whose trust? Ram's trust. Ram's trust is in whom? In Krishna. Ram's faith is in Krishna. That is the exact translation. Ram's faith is in Krishna. Krishne Ramasya Vishwasaha Bhavati. So we have used here Saptami. Then when you want to say Kaushalyam, expertise in something. Arjunaha dhanurvede kushalaha bhavati. Kushalaha is not happy. Kushalaha is expert. Arjunaha kushalaha bhavati. Arjun is an expert. Expert in what? In dhanurveda. In archery. Arjun is an expert in archery. So we are using Saptami. Janakaha putre snihyati, which is also like these two sentences, which means the father loves the son, but we're saying it in a slightly different manner. We're saying that the father's love exists in his son, but you at the outset you might feel it is putram snihyati, but it's a specific rule. It is putre snihyati. Okay, so what are the other words for kushalaha? We can also say nipunaha, visharadaha. These are some other words. Praveenaha. These are some other words that indicate expertise. So even there, the Saptami Vibhakti rule would apply. Now we're going to do something interesting known as Vakya Vardhanam. So what is Vakya Vardhanam? Vardhanam is to grow, to expand. Okay. So we've taken a small sentence to begin with. Agrajaha Sinchati. Sinchati is to sprinkle or to water something. Agrajaha is the elder brother. Now we are going to see how this can be expanded by using all the vibhaktis that we've learned. So now we're asking the question, Agrajaha Kim Sinchati? What does the elder brother water? Answer is in the Dvitiya Vibhakti because that's going to be the object. Agrajaha Padapan Sinchati. Padapaha is a plant and I'll tell you why. Pada is foot. Pa is to drink. That which drinks by its foot is a padapaha. Isn't it such a beautiful explanation for a tree or a plant? Any tree or any plant drinks water by its feet, that is the roots. So padapaha is a plant or a tree. So agrajaha padapan sinchati. It is in Tvitiya Vibhakti, Bahuvachanam, it is the karma here. Agrajaha padapan kena bhavena sinchati. With what bhavna, with what feeling is he watering? So, agrajaha padapan snehena sinchati or sneha bhavena sinchati. With love. Agrajaha padapan snehena kasmai sinchati. For what or for whom? Okay. So, answer is in the Chaturthi Vibhakti. Agrajaha padapan swasantoshaya snehena sinchati. He waters the plants with love for his own happiness. Agrajaha padapan kasmat kalat swasantoshaya snehena sinchati. From when has he been doing this? Agrajaha padapan gatamasat swasantoshaya snehena sinchati. He's been doing this since last month. Agrajaha kasya padapan gatamasat swasantoshaya snehena sinchati. Whose plants? Okay. Whose answer is in which vibhakti? Shashti. Agrajaha pitamahasya padapan. Who is a pitamaha? Paternal grandfather. Agrajaha pitamahasya padapan gatamasat swasantoshaya snehena sinchati. अग्रजः पितामहस्य पादपान् गतमासात् स्वसन्तोषाय स्नेहेन कुत्र सिञ्चति. Where is he doing this job? So where answer is given in which vibhakti? Saptami. So agrajah griharame. Griharame is a home garden. Griha is house and arama is a garden. So home garden. Agrajah griharame pitamahasya padapan gatamasat svasantoshaya snehena sinchati. Now even in such a long sentence, even if you jumble up the words, it is still going to give you the same meaning. You can try it by yourself. So you can see how we have taken a single small sentence with two words with just a karta and a kriya padam, and we have expanded it by asking questions to suit each vibhakti, and the final sentence that we've made is almost like a story. So we can convey so much with just so little. So these are the sentences we have made. Agrajaha sinchati, padapan sinchati, snehena sinchati, swasantoshaya sinchati, katamasat sinchati, pitamahasya padapan sinchati, griharame sinchati. So there are so many pieces of information that we have brought in just one sentence. This is for you to solve. As usual, the vibhaktis are not given, the vachanam is given. So you can take a screenshot and send me the answers. Now coming to the Vaidyakiyodaharanani. The references are for you to trace. Dantayoho trishuva shopaha badarasthi nibhaha ghanaha kapasrat tivraruk shighram pachyate danta puputaha. Okay. So dantayoho trishu. What vibhakti is this in? This is in the Saptami Vibhakti. Dantayoho is there in both Shashti and Saptami, but here we are talking about a shopa that is in the teeth. So it is logically Saptami. And this is further ascertained by Trishu, which is in Saptami. So Dantayoho Trishuva Shopaha, which means there is a shopa in two teeth. Okay, even though they haven't given the number Dvau or Dvayoho, Dantayoho is in Dvivachanam, which means they're talking about two teeth. Okay, there is a shobha in two or three teeth. And how is the shobha? Badarasthi nivaha. It is like the seed of Badara. Badarasthi here is seed. Badarasthi nivaha. Nivaha is like. And it is ghanaha. Okay. And who has caused this? Kapha asrat. Kapha rakta. Asra is rakta. It is in Panchami Vibhakti. Panchami is what? From something. So the Shopa has come from Kapha and Rakta. Kapha asrat. Tivra ruk. This is in Prathama Vibhakti. So it is a painful swelling. Tivra ruk shopaha. Shighram pachyate. It ripens very fast. And what is this called? This is called Danta Puputaha. So it's very easy now for you to trace the reference because you have got the name of the disease here. So Danta Puputaha is a shopa which is like Badarasthi, which is Ghana, which is severely painful, which ripens fast, which is caused from or out of Kapha and Rakta and manifests in two or three teeth. Okay. So it's very clear you have got all the details required from this single shloka. These two lines give you the Nidana, Samprapti, Lakshana, everything is there. Then, Vatolbaneshu dosheshu Vateva Vasti Rishyate. Vasti, Basti, it's all the same. Don't get confused or it's not a point to argue with. So, Vasti is indicated where? Vatolbaneshu dosheshu Vateva. Either in Vata Pradhana doshas or in Kevala Vata. Next, Snigdho Madhyasya Tikšnascha Vate Vata Kaphe Kaphe. This is for you to find. Okay, where is this? What are we talking about? What is the context? I'm not giving you any clues. There is something which is of three types, Snigdha, Madhya and Tikshna, and it is indicated respectively in Vata, Vata Kapha, Kapha. Then Vastistu Prasuptyartita Jagare Nasasya Shoshe Timire Shiroroge Cha Darune. So these are all the indications in which Vasti can be done. Which Vasti is this? You have to tell me. So it is indicated in all these diseases. So in these diseases, so we have Saptami. So, with this, we have come to the end of the first part of our course, wherein we have seen the usage of the seven vibhaktis. So, now we have, practiced with the framework of Akaranta Pullinga Shabdas. So, now you can just look at Shabda Manjari or any book that gives you the Shabda Rupas, and you can take up other Shabdas. You can take Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Pullinga, Strilinga, Namsakalinga Shabdas. The rules of the vibhaktis remain the same. The Shabda Rupas may change. So now you're equipped to frame your own sentences using any vibhakti you like. And we've only dealt with Prathama Purushaha. Madhyama Purushaha is related to Yushmat Shabdaha and it talks about you. Uttama Purushaha is related to Asmat Shabdaha and it talks about me. We will do that in the coming classes, but basically, this is the basics of writing your own sentences. So, with this, we complete our seven vibhaktis and we will meet next class with a new topic. Namaste.